It's Wednesday, November 7th, 2012. My name's Dez here at Grok Trade. A lot of you watching this video are watching this well into the future from today's date. The reason you're doing so is to get an understanding if the markets drop after a presidential election. Let me help you. The answer is usually yes. Last night we had an election. Democrats won, and President Obama won a second term here on November 7th, 2012, and the markets are sharply down today. If you go back and look at the previous 10, you can see 8 out of the 10 times we've been very bearish the very next day. If you look here, give you some key points. 9 out of the last 11 days after a presidential election. This goes back to 1968. The stock market has in fact been bearish. Since 1968, only 2 days after the election have been bullish. And that's split, one Republican, one Democrat on election. And 5 out of the 11 elections, Democrats have won. 6 out of 11 Republicans have won. So right here, it is very bearish day after elections, more times than not. And I played this market short going into yesterday with utilizing the ES minis, and I was short quite a bit, and today I have made an incredible amount of money, putting a ginormous smile on my face. Anyway, take a look at this. Dow down a whopping 313 points, down 2.36%. Gang, last time we had a drop this significant was last June. Last time we've been below 13,000 on the Dow, and we're right now at 12,932, was back in August. S&P down 33.9, down 2.37%. NASDAQ down 2.5%. Russell's down 2.6%. Banks, financials off by a whopping, a staggering 3.5%. VIX spiking higher, 8.5%, now over 19. Gold up a fraction, silver down 0.6%, and crude oil off by a huge amount, 4% in the red. US dollar up just a bit. Trend at an extreme level at 2.37. Look at this, S&P, boom, to the downside. Lower swing high, lower swing lows. This is actually our second lower swing low. Going into a tailspin, gang. This, what looked to be a bull flag, is now broken. We have dropped, and it looks significant. We have hit our head at the falling 20-day simple moving average, a significant drop to the downside, closing now below the 100 simple day moving average. Looking at the weekly chart, you can see here for the week, again, it's Wednesday. Lower high, much lower low, but we are hitting a support area, and with the trend being so high at 2.37, I'm expecting a bounce fairly soon. It might be a short-lived bounce going first thing in the morning, but then it could be a significant drop thereafter. Let me give you an example. This is going back right here. You see November, and this is 2008. Now this was the day elections took place, and this was between President Bush and Barack Obama. Soon as Barack Obama won election that day, massive drop, boom, another staggering drop, and then it just continued to drop there after a bit before we got a nice little rally. So with that, know that markets on a day after election can get hairy and fast, and there can be follow through. So today we had this big drop. Now we're looking for potentially more follow through. Again, on the weekly chart, if that happens and we bust this area, I'm telling you, if we get a close below 1380, mark that down on your charts, gang. Important number. If we go below 1380 and get a close there for a week, That is huge because not only will we have busted through a main trend line on the weekly chart, it will also have pierced a major trend line. Again, the two main trend lines gives us a rising wedge. The rising wedge now is confirmed with a bearish divergence on the MACD. This is a setup. It's brewing for a major turnaround in the markets to the downside. Let me give you a couple facts that I think you'll find interesting. Those that are part of us here at Facebook, as of this past weekend, we now have 1,000 users liking our Grok Trade Facebook page, and we get users from 155 countries coming in. 85% of them are male, 15% are female traders coming watching our videos, and most of them are college educated or have some college, and they're usually middle to upper management, and they tend to be between the ages of 25 to 65. Most of them are between 35 and 55. There are outliers who come in and are younger and those that are older, but those are them. And a vast majority of the students that come through, those that want formalized trading education, are engineers or hold engineer type jobs or are business owners. Furthermore, we get a lot of lefties, southpaws. We get a lot of people who are pilots that fly planes, and so it's very interesting the type of individuals that come through. So with that said, I'm going to sign off. You get the very best of technical analysis and daily updates to the markets right here at freeonlinetradingeducation.com, or you can go to Free Trading Videos. They'll both get you at the same place. Make sure that you get enrolled in our free home studies, the 101 courses, also our 201 courses, more advanced, and then our mentorship. Take care and very safe trading to you.
This may not be you, but traders who come to Grok Trade for help are sharp, well-educated, and have made money in the past. However, they weren't executing consistently nor disciplined in managing risk. They bought high and sold low. They let small losses turn into large losses. They kept losing money. This does not have to be you. They made a change before it was too late. Grok Trade students trade within the live markets with confidence. Get signed up today before it's too late for your trading.